Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 2 of Let's Play Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader, the Astra Militarum commander, where Malachi has been ordered by Lady Theodora to pursue Mort.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
So let's do it.
Blessed is Von Valencia's bloodline.
Yeah, Von Valencius, that's how you say it, see? Yeah, I don't know where Mort went. This is little problematic.
Let us walk this path.
I'm sure Mort went somewhere. Yeah, let's have a look at this. What is this? The massive golden structure never stops moving for a moment. Life bounces off orbit. It's figures representing a celestial body. Eh?
Over us.
Okay, so there's some heretic cutthroats over there. Right, so you know, let's okay, so those bridges are down. Ah, we can go this way now.
Forge my destiny.
Right, let's go this way then. There's a door there. There we go. Sorry, just give me 1 second. Conrad, what gear? Let's add a sigh of relief upon seeing you. Thank Providence you are alive and well. Always in time, eh, Conrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You'd sit your chrono by it. Conrad pointedly looks away from the Arch Militant to you. Mort, pull yourself together. The Arch Militant looks back at you. What did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We are all done here. I'll report right away. Mort pulls his Vox from the belt and hurriedly reports the situation. Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Vox Master is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my Arch Militant has destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds, forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report. I have not received word from the Imperium regarding any Geller field failures. The communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I'm receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and that only the Vox cast from the lowest ways are the one-way heretical gibberish. Voxvia pauses. The madmen have already reached the officer's deck, suggests that the outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny. A mutiny against the Emperor's anointed. Execute the traitors, every last one of them. First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure, and I have the means to do both things at once. Her expression changes as her eyes flash ominously. Theodora looks at Vorktivir. Edelfrad, where is he? I must know where he is. I must know if he is unharmed. A psycho aboard the ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others. I'm going to repeat that because my ability to speak is apparently not very good today. Edelfrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psycho aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons. I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on Transitional Deck 18. Blasted! Master of Whispers, find Ethelred immediately. Then shall locate Lass and the Sisters of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch Militant with me. I must go to my study, and it appears that we might encounter heretics along the way. Malachi, Theo glances at you thoughtfully. If I may, Lord Captain. Vorktir's voice is soft and cautious. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Edelfred back, I could use some support. After all, I am not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the house as the esteemed Arch Militant, and taking into consideration Ethelred's psychopowers. Then it's settled. Malachi, find Edelfred and bring him here. In whatever state you find him, this elevator, she points to the massive doors, leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers of the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand? I hear and obey, Lord Captain. He waves a hand impatiently, then move out. Mort, come. Vogtvig gives you a nod. Are you ready to head to 18? It's a long walk, and you don't even have a proper gear. I shall make do. Lead the way. Of course you will. He rummages in his pocket for something. Lady Theodora would never have someone she couldn't rely on as one of her heirs, but that is no longer relevant. With a pop and a sharp crackle, something hits you in the abdomen, and you are consumed by unbearable gut-wrenching pain. I promised you a special destiny, Malachi. It is time to fill it. What a dick! I kind of liked him too. I thought he was going to be my bro. My meat shield of a bro.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warren Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. Oh, you are back with us, I see. Delightful.
Vogtvir looks down at you. Vogtvir, you two-faced scum. You're the one behind this mayhem.
How perceptive of you. I'll help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood. You have the option to share it voluntarily, or I will squeeze it out of you myself. We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber, this Voidship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates of the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
What is it, inbred? Is your blood too thin for the Sentinel?
On the contrary, the Warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, fond Valencius. The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. After all, isn't that what family is for?
I have no intention of helping you.
I am afraid that you have no choice in the matter. Try to resist, and I will demonstrate the power that the warp holds over mortals. Come to think of it, I might even take some pleasure in doing so.
Vogtvir produces a strange object, a blade without a handle that shimmers blue in the light. To the void with you. Okay, so we've got some skill tests and dialogue. The blade flashes in the dim light and drops of blood appear in your palm. For a brief moment you feel nauseous, your head is spinning, and then a quiet whispers begin to flood your mind. More and more sorcerers' voices echo each other out, drowning out your own thoughts, replacing them with a single urge. Go to the gate. Go to the gate. Go to the gate. Get out! I am not your puppet. The voice in your head giggle and mock your desperate outcry. You feel this intruder influence forcing you onto your feet and making you take a step toward the gate looming at the center of the chamber. In the gateway arch, you see a cojgator with a human likeness built into the front panel. As you approach, the torso twitches slightly. This is a servitor, an obedient automaton created from the lobotomized human being. The Sentinel turns its head to you, one of its eye sockets lighting up with two ember-like irises. I'm going to examine the device. I succeeded, good. You carefully inspect the design of the conjugator. What immediately catches your eye is the strange alloy that was used as material for the machine's components, some of which are unfamiliar to you. You suspect this might be some kind of Acrotech vault relic. The servitor on the gate begins to move. With a screeching and groaning of metal, it leans forward, closer to you. Its lower jaw opens with a drawn-out shriek, much wider than the jaw of a living human could. The servitor's mouth is filled with sharp metallic fangs that glint in the dim light. The vid screen to the right of you lights up, showing strings of mysterious symbols and a green background. A whisper runs through your consciousness, insisting, demanding sacrifice. The voices that filled your head after Voltigier's wounded you with his blade did not go away. On the contrary, their source coiled itself into a tight knot somewhere in the depths of your mind. I'm going to examine the Sentinel. The servitor looks notably different from the ones you are used to. Its skin covering it's stitched together with copper thread, and it has metal hinges in place of standard joints. It seems that the creator of the Sentinel did everything to ensure the service life of this unit would be much longer than that of an ordinary automaton's. I'm going to look for anything that could be used as a weapon. You look around in hopes of finding at least something that could work as a weapon. Your search is in vain. The chamber anteroom is completely empty and in perfect working condition. Near a broken panel or a protruding piece of rebar in sight. I'm going to look back.
Did you forget something? I suggest you hurry.
Place my hand into the maw. The Sentinel's jaw clamp around your hand, punching your skin and sinking into your flesh. A few dark drops fall into the servitor's throat, and immediately you hear humming as the servo motors start up and pumps stir into motion. The vid screen of the conjugator flickers. Several long minutes pass, the servitor's jaw remains closed, and you are beginning to feel sick. Perhaps if you were to lean against the gate, you could catch your breath. Maybe even close your eyes and pretend to have pretend none of this ever
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
You don't understand where this quiet voice is coming from, crackling like static. It is the Sentinel. Is it the Sentinel? The conjugator? Is it a figment of your weary mind? Whatever it is, you can clearly hear every word. Who is this?
Genetic code identified. Child of House von Valancius. Do you require assistance?
You hear a voice again, and this time you realize that it is coming from the two speakers built into the Sentinel's shoulders. You hear a displeased grunt in your mind as the lurking entity has sensed something that is not to its liking. Yes, Sentinel, traitors threaten my life and the safety of the warrant. Pain shoots through your head and subsides just as quickly. It would seem the entity called in your consciousness does not have the ability to do you any real harm.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
Get wrecked, heretics!
Well, there is still another way.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
The enormous gates match the importance of the thing they protect. The massive doors are made of heavy metal and look impregnable. Let it be known that by my will and the true words of this document, I appoint this person to be the bearer of the warrant of trade and bestow upon them their dynasty. Okay, to the paragon of humanity, I'm broken by adversary to walk bravely into the first dynasty unite. Oh, fuck you. To triumph over nightmares and told hold briefly the roads of fate, to walk steadily to get rid of fallen for pain to greatness. So much reading.
Escort the child of the house to safety.
The servo skull, crackling, gradually turns into comprehensible words. What madness is happening here? Who are you? Who addresses me?
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel standing by.
Are you the Warren Sentinel?
Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the rogue trader's subjects. Mobile unit standing by.
I need a weapon. I am utterly defenseless.
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
The service skull goes silent. Its relay is clicking. Seconds after seconds pass and realize the service skull will not answer you. I need to contact someone, preferably Theodora.
Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup. Establishing connection.
Oh, in place of the mechanical screeching, the service skull's vox projects the voice of Theodora von Valancius. Distorted and ridden with static, yet still recognizable beyond any doubt. Voxmaster, restore communications with Navigator's Sanctum. I am trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces and head to the upper decks at once. I repeat, regroup all available forces and head.
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable. Unable to establish two-way connection.
Lead me away from here.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Okay, so journal, we know about the journal. So where is my there's my journal. Seal the warrant chamber. Okay. Have a look around first. So
reclaim what is rightfully ours.
this is okay. Is it going to show me the rest of it, or is that just? Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. So we could have looked at that, but it's let's get out of here.
Let us walk this path to the end.
Master, whatever are you doing in the warrant chamber? How did you? Throne preserve me. What is the meaning of this?
Sentinel Abelard, Wersian, has lost some of his former polish. His forehead is sweating, and some of the sleeves of his coat is torn and soaked through with blood. Nonetheless, despite his heavy breathing, he stands firm and his gaze is demanding, albeit somewhat surprised. He surveys the carnage around him, his brow furrows, and he placed a hand on his weapon. Conrad Vortkvir is a traitor. When we parted ways on the officer's deck, he stunned me somehow and brought me here.
What?
He intended to take revenge on Theodora for something, and trying to reach a warrant was somehow part of that plan.
Oh, holy God, Emperor. I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny. And, Master, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora.
Did I not? Oh, no, I didn't. Abelard clutches his forehead. He looks lost for briefest of moments, but then quickly finds his resolve again. Vortkvir openly admitted that he is the mastermind behind the mutiny.
Saints' blood! Then it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Master. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster. You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me. And, for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense.
Oh, yes, because I totally... We're going to be having words, Abelard. He gives me a lasgun, a flak... Oh, you legend. So treating injuries. When fighting, your character loses some of their wounds. Your character suffered an injury after being attacked by Conrad. This appears when the character receives damage that exceeds 50% of the maximum wounds within one round. The exact percentage of wounds character must lose when this happens around. Okay. When a character initially suffers an injury, it's considered a fresh injury during the 3 rounds. Once the 3 rounds are passed, it's fresh injury becomes old injury. The fresh injury can be healed using a medikit without passing any skill test. Older injuries can be healed with a medkit, but they require the character to administrate the treatment to pass a medicine test. Okay. And once combat's over, the miserable party members are replenished automatically, but any injuries they may have sustained remain. Those can be healed with a medikit. Medikits can be used by characters with filled medic traits, base skill medicine, or have taken medicine skill advancement at least once. Whenever a character uses medicine medikit in battle, a medicine skill test determines the number of wounds that will be restored. Abelard can heal your character's injury. Click on his portrait, select the medikit on the panel on the screen, then use it on your character. He needs to be standing right next to me. Okay, so...
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treatise on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step.
With you at my side, victory is within our grasp.
Alright, so I am now all nice and healed up. Yeah, that's right. Give me a goddamn rifle. Is there a way for me to hide armor? Damn it. Want it. What does it do? It gives me... You know what? It's not as cool as my armor, but yeah, it's fine. And we want to put the medikit.
I can't allow myself to do
Right,
this.
yeah, I can't use that. That's why. We'll give him 2.
That is a noticeable improvement. Now you're prepared for the trials ahead.
Abelard nods in satisfaction.
The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on. But that is not the worst of it. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive.
What exactly has gone wrong with the translation?
I am no helmsman, or God Emperor preserve me navigator. However, I have spent my entire life aboard void ships equipped with warp drives, and I know that portents such as these do not bode well. It could be that the Geller field has faltered. Perhaps the navigator was struck down by warp corruption and is fighting for the last shreds of his humanity as we speak. If we get thrown off course, we will be forever lost in the war. Naturally, we would likely not have long to live in that scenario. But I will not resign myself to such an outcome just yet.
How did you find me?
You sent me a Vox message. Specifically, a Vox cast on the officer's frequency, which I had the good fortune to receive. You mean to say you did no such thing?
Abelard tilts his head and looks to you with worry. I think the Warren Sentinel may have sent that message. It appeared when I opened the chamber.
Warren Sentinel? The Lord Captain barely ever ventures down to the chamber, and I was at her side only once or twice when she did. And I did not see anything of the sort. The Warren Chamber is an ancient and rather sacred mechanism that the ship's tech priests treat with the utmost reverence. I assume that whatever it is that you did, you must have activated certain processes and caused the Sentinel to awaken. But then, why did none of it happen when Lady Theodora did the same?
He frowned. What can we expect to find in the Navigator's sanctum?
During warp transit, the sanctum is closed to all who are not involved in traversing the Imperium. And for good reason. For the navigator to open their third eye and perceive the way, the sanctum must be bathed in the energies of the immaterial. Only a navigator can withstand such an ordeal. For the rest of us, any contact with the warp is fraught with perils such as loss of sanity, spontaneous mutations, and death.
Abelard does not bat an eye as he lists the horrors that you are about to face. I heard one of Theodora's voxcasts.
Lady Theodora's. Which one? The last one I received was about the Navigator's Sanctum, and that was a good while ago. In any case, let us hope that the Lord Captain is well, and safely in charge of the ship's defense. In the meantime, we must do all we can to prevent the ship from veering off course.
For the Imperium and humanity, lead the way, Senshal.
Come.
A wave of static suddenly erupts from the servo skull, and you can make out Theodora's words through the noise. To arms, loyal sons and daughters of the God Emperor. Fight the heresy and corruption that threatens to consume our home. And with all your might, destroy those who have dared.
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved.
The Sentinel's eyes light up, and while he smiles with a grim determination.
The Emperor is with us. I will take you down.
Oh wow, I can actually like prepare for battle. Oh my god, we get to move people into position. That is all right. Okay. Let's go over here with Malachi, and I want you right there.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Fans to get hurt by your burst or air. Oh, okay. Combat abilities of characters differ depending on the archetype. Available abilities, look at the bottom right of the screen on the panel. Read the full description of the abilities. Okay, so I know how to use abilities. We have burst fire and single shot. We also have run and gun. I'm gonna use run and gun.
Will speak louder than words.
Gonna run over here. Single shot on you.
Your corrupt way has failed.
I have the best chance of shooting you, so let's do it.
Let this be the warning.
Yeah, las gun for the win, boys. Right, that is... I could use regimental tactic.
And so shall it be done.
Yeah, he's not right next to me, so I don't think that's actually going to help. A unit companion is a warrior. Abelard specializes in melee combat and drawing enemies' attack. Charge unique warrior ability, that works. Only when they're using a melee weapon is not considered an attack action. Use charge. Okay, so yeah. Okay, let's so... Okay, yes, I know what attack. So this is strike, this is cleave. The cleave would be useless. Let's just, you know. Oh, he parried. Alright, alright. It's okay, Abelard. You just get, you know, taken out by a bunch of these guys. How do you shoot so badly? Well, you're a heretic, that's probably why. Alright, let's just put a bullet into this one.
Rejoice. Insert another step towards our ultimate victory.
Damn right.
At your beck and call, reduced to dust.
That is how you do that. Okay. Abelard, you're an absolute legend. We're gonna have to heal you. That's okay. I'm gonna use run and gun.
Commands.
I can get up to here. Good.
My enemies shall be
That way I
crushed
can get a
by
shot
dust
on you. A little.
feet.
Yeah, let's
I will
use
not be deterred.
burst fire.
You have been let this be the warning to
Good.
all who oppose us.
Good, good, good. All right, you just need to knock you out. What's this? Now we'll just.
I will do my good care of this one.
Okay, we'll just cut him down. You can advance the level of your characters and companions. Okay.
For the Emperor!
Your seneschal is always there for you.
All right, so you're fine.
Heresy grows
So let's
from
level up.
idleness.
Move over here. Let's level up. Yeah, we got some time, so let's level up here. So what do we want to do? Oh, so I've leveled up. Wait, so I can't level up like this? Okay, so I get to level up one of these. Okay, let's level up awareness to summary. Okay, cool. Let's level up you. You get athletics. I like that. So let's change our formation. But they... No. There we go. Yeah, we want to put him ahead of us. Okay, we can now collect loot. That's collected loot from everyone. Let's have a quick wander around before we end the part, just to make sure there's...
By the blood of martyrs.
Yes, we are. We can't go all the way down there. There doesn't seem to be anything either. So let's go over this way quickly. We've got to make sure these heretics haven't got anything. Okay, there we go.
Each step,
Right, so if we look at ourselves,
forge my destiny among the stars.
we can give you a gun as well. There we go. So we can give him a sword and a gun. So I can give myself... Oh my god, I could dual wield? 1 second.
My faith is my
I don't
shield.
intend to use this that often, but I want to have a look at it.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
Okay, let's just give me my last gun, please. Right. Get out of here. in the next part. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy, please do follow me on YouTube. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a share. But most importantly, guys, stay safe. Have a great day. Join the channel memberships if you're interested. And I will see you guys in the next one. See you guys then.